copy on this little old rinky-dink 2-cent radio and nickel antenna?
Someone's calling Fox, man. Hold on a minute. Who's calling Fox, man? That's me, 362, UDX 362. We hear you out there.
Hey, Fox, man, this is 65 Mike down here in Harriman. I heard you talking that skip there a while ago. You were ready to get north across there.
Yeah, I'm on the beam antenna. That was the Quad 5 Top Gun radio a while ago. That's what I was talking to the guy in California about 20 minutes ago. Yeah, that was me.
Hey, I tell you what, you've made a mighty fine trip there. That radio's done you a super job there.
Yeah, I'm on the Grant right now. I'm on the 4 beam right now. But that was the Quad 5 Top Gun with the Makeaway 5000, the one with the orange radio. That's the one you heard when I was talking to those guys in California about 20 minutes ago. That was me on Barefoot.
Hey, Roger. Yeah, well, I was talking to, I went up above 40 there just a little bit on, say it was...
That's Flash.
I think 455 or somewhere up in there, and I was talking to a guy in Texas, a couple out there in Bakersfield, and one in Queensland, Australia.
Cool. Hold on, man. I'm going to swing my beam to you in a minute.
A real good job out here. He took my early lead, and I was getting back to him off the splatter.
I'm still in the guys on stream. That was Flash. Hold on a minute. I'm going to go get him in a second. That's Flash on channel 12. He heard me on one of my Maker 5000. He was pretty close to me, about maybe 12 miles away. I'll give him a 50 degrees in a second. I'll go get him in a second. I know exactly where he's at. Hammer's right at 50 degrees. Are you still there? How about a Flash in Harriman, Tennessee? I hear you out there. I got my beam pointing toward your way right now. Where was he at? I think he's around 60 degrees. How about it, Flash? You out there calling CQDX? This is UDX 362 Fox, man. I hear you out there. We were talking a minute ago. I might have to point back to where I had it 310. My beam was hitting the mountain. That's what it was. It reflects back on the guy. Yeah, you're on my backside of the beam. You heard me on my Quad 5, man. That was cool. How's it looking on the thing? Signal's looking good. I got a tempo right here next to this thing. They told me at 2 pounds 3. That's why I fixed this. I got a piece of long tin on the tripod on the side. So it's looking good. We're not going to lose any signal on it. That's why I did that. He was up 12 miles away. My beam was pointing 310 degrees. That beam was hitting on the backside toward Harriman, Tennessee, 12 miles away. That was cool. You guys heard that? Let me look at my solar, man. What's that, Flash? Hey, Flash, you there? Who's the one from calling me Fox man over in Harriman, Tennessee? This is me, UDX 362. I hear you got 7 pounds on my backside of the beam. I pointed back to 310 degrees. I guess we lost him. That was Flash, guys. I have talked to him before. There's Golden Gate. Cool. He's back. I'm going to say hi to Golden Gate. This is the check-in today.
There's 188 Snow Beast, 188 Snow Beast, and some other of his friends. I forgot their names.
Golden Gate. We got him, baby. How's my thing looking? Looking at 3 bars, but it's not bad. Yeah, it's been like that too.
How about it, bud? 357. You still out there?
Let's go get Golden Gate. Calling CQDX. Calling CQDX. This is UDX 362 from Knoxville, Tennessee. How about the UDX 1220 Golden Gate in California? We hear you out there. Come on,
I
go.
did hear about that from other people from other stations. I personally don't know people in their groups, but I did hear people talking about it at a recent get-together we had with the Bay Area Jawjackers. We recently
There's
had a
Golden Gate.
and
I hear him really good.
History, people were telling stories, and I think I would recommend you go down and post it.
He's holding 20 pounds. We're at 290. How about the Golden Gate 1220 out in California? We hear you loud and clear. This is UDX 362 from Fox, man. Waving on back, man. You're doing good out there. We're on the live stream right now.
Hey, 362 Fox, man. I hear you, brother. 362 Fox, man.
Yeah, you're making about 20 to 30, man. You're sounding good on my beam today. We got you on the live video gate on the live stream right now. Sounding good out there, Golden Gate. You're coming in loud and clear. I got you pointing at 290 degrees at you right now.
Hey, brother out there with the Fresno Bakersfield, I'm going to switch over to the other operator coming in here from Fox, from Knoxville, Tennessee. Hey, before I let you go, Fresno Bakersfield, what's your call sign again?
How about that Fox man? How about it, Fox man, Tennessee, 211 Sacramento, Cali.
Still keep talking and talking.
All right, 211 Sacramento. We got 7 pounds. The Golden Gate smacking at 30 out here. I'm waiting back to 221 out there, Sacramento, California. This is UDX 362 from Fox, man. We're here loud and clear.
What's going on, big brother?
Sacramento, Cali. Are you live right now?
Yes, we are live right now. We're on the live video gate. We're on the live stream right now.
All right, Roger.
Okay, I still got that live shit going, man. We're trying to find this live stream, man, so we can go on there and check it out. Let me fix my mustache and throw on my Ray-Bans.
It's cute.
Let's get it, Fox, man.
Weekend out there, Memorial Day, and
Hello, 455. How's everything on your side?
Yeah, Sacramento, California is getting hammered so far. I hear Golden Gate. He's the loudest station out there right now. He is smacking on the meters out here today. I finally fixed this on the Wi-Fi issue. I got a tinfoil on the side of my tripod, so it should be okay with the live stream, no problem.
hey, 455.
We'll let you go.
049 Wave, 11 Sacramento, Cal.
Hey, man, all his compliments today. The Fox man comes out here with his camera and doing
1847, New Jersey, 049 Monterey Bay.
I'm out here in the binoculars looking for your station. Hey, 362 Fox man, UDX 1220 San Francisco.
All right, UDX 1220, you're making a great trip today. You're walking all over the people right now. You're making a trip over to Knoxville, Tennessee. UDX 362 from Knoxville, Tennessee. Sounding good at 20 to 30 out here on my beam tonight, but man, I'm sure you saw that video on the one I made that contact to Yellow Knight Canada last night. That was an awesome contact there on the live stream last night.
All right, yo, yeah, I'm just a bad operation. I'm running low power. No amplifier. Caller channel? How you turn on the caller channel? Let's get that movie and bring it down to channel 37.
All right, I'm going to go down there, QSL.
47049, standing by.
B5.
Man, that guy was getting hit. Let's go to 37, Golden Gate. We got it close on this thing.
Golden Gate for Foxman.
Go ahead, Golden Gate, Fox. This is Fox, man. I hear you out there. You're sounding good. 30 pounds out there. We got you on the live stream.
Big brother, there's some heavy traffic going on up there on channel 38. There's this one guy, it seemed like he was telling a story. Like he was telling a story straight out the book, and it kept going on and on and on. I did ask him kindly if he can cue us live, because that is the calling channel. But how the heck am I going to get in contact with you with him talking over and over again? It's like he was talking to the left, talking to the right, and he was talking backwards. He was doing like the hokey pokey, turning himself all around.
Yeah, that's right. I was on the Quad 5 about 5 minutes ago. I was talking to Mopar, and I was talking to that guy in San Diego, California. That's why I was making a great trip on Barefoot Radio on the Mako V5000. I'm on the beam right now, but you're sounding good out there, Golden Gate. I'm sure you saw the video with the Yellowknife video from Canada. I made a contact last night, 3,000 mile. The guy had the same beam like mine.
Man, yeah, I saw you posted up that, I think it was like B5000. What are you talking about? Is there a new antenna you just put up, or is that just something that you put out there?
Well, the Mako 5000 has been for almost 3 years now. It was put out a while back before I put up the 4-element beam about a year ago, 2 years ago. That was been around for a while back with the Quad 5. Instead, I had to change out the coax a couple months ago. You saw that video.
Hey, Foxman, I see that you painted that 4-element beam. Did you paint it black? Man, are you sure to be invisible at nighttime? You know the birds are going to run into it. Man, I'm telling you, when the sun is hitting right there, you can probably cook some steaks and some onions on that antenna.
Yeah, the antenna, that 4-element beam, I'm on it right now with the Quad 5, the Grant radio. And I was talking to a guy, World Radio 115 last night up in Canada named Howard. Mark Sanquist actually heard it on the radio last night. How's my audio making the trip to California today? I hear you're good at 30 pounds. You're making a great trip on your radio out there, Golden Gate. And you're on that 80 tone right there. I'm sure you're on the, are you on the live video gate right now or you're offline? See there?
Hey, Foxman, we Q is part of 36. Q is part of 36. There's some heavy traffic going on over here.
Okay, I'm going to go to 36.
Hello, Foxman. Hello, Foxman. Knoxville, Tennessee. San Francisco, California for Knoxville, Tennessee.
Go ahead, this is Foxman from Knoxville, Tennessee, UJX362. We got you, Golden Gate. You sounded good at 20 to 30 out here. You're coming in loud out here tonight. Very good on the audio.
Can you tell, big brother? Yeah, we got this video that we're going to send it back to you, man. We always appreciate your station. My favorite UDX station out there, Mr. Foxman, Mr. Foxman. You know that UDX 1220 is always out there with a telescope looking for you.
Yeah, that's right, QSL, man. Your audio sounded beautiful. Conditions are starting to come back today, but we've been out of DX for a while, for almost a couple of weeks, but I think conditions are going to be good by this week, I think I heard. I saw the solar reports on it.
QSL, that means that we're going to be staying up late. We're going to be staying up late, man, so I don't know if you're drinking coffee or if you're drinking Coca-Cola or something, but I think we probably will go back to our bedtime and putting the pedal to the metal. You know, that green line last night was sure moving and grooving. I was talking to Australia out there, and I know that you can make it to Australia with no problem.
Yes, I can make it to Australia and New Zealand. It happened about 2 weeks ago, and I came in pretty good, but there was the condition was bad, but it was starting to come back. We might make it to Australia late tonight, but there's a show called Tube Radio Night coming on right now on Rooster's CB Radio Connection. I'm sure he's out there, but you'll be able to hear it on channel 26. But he's actually running a GM Electronics 5000. That's what he's going to be running tonight.
I know that that 21 of South Carolina, that UDX 21, he does some kind of like a live feed or something like that. I think you sent me the link to it. I started going over there, and I always see all the UDX posse up in there.
Yeah, I know that, but he's going to do a show tomorrow night. It's supposed to be a contest, I think it is. And I saw 390 Wagmaster last night, but yeah, he was coming pretty good. But we had those severe storm a couple of nights ago, but the antennas made it through the severe weather. They held up pretty good.
Yeah, I noticed that you've been talking about the antennas out there, when you put the maps out there, and your antennas, how they doing with the wind, and you ever get struck by lightning over there, Kinsel?
My antennas were not struck by lightning. I disconnected my antennas that day. I did a few days ago, but we had a tornado about 9 miles west of me. It stayed on the plateau and it headed right up toward Harriman, Tennessee. Then they spun up another tornado north of my county and had an EF1 tornado up near south of Oak Ridge, but that's where it went. But mostly we had a lot of inline severe thunderstorms. It was all cloud-to-cloud type lightning storms. You can actually hear it on my Randy too when I was in the basement a few nights ago.
I know that you got that Randy, that handheld is really good. That's a really good HD right there. Do you have an aftermarket antenna for it? You know, they got the telescopic aftermarket antennas for that. Do you use the stock antenna or aftermarket?
I was using the stock antenna a couple of nights ago, and I picked up Chattanooga on the weather station. And Knoxville was under maintenance for the last 4 days. The weather stations were down. But I have that aftermarket antenna that Andy gave me. It's the long, high gain one I have, and it works pretty good. It only gets out at least 4 to 5 miles. But when I hooked up the Randy 2 on my Mako 5000 back a couple months ago with no amp, I got almost 16 miles out one day.
You said that you were running barefoot with that HD and you got out 16 miles? Is that, did I get it right? 16 miles barefoot, Randy. Handheld on the Mako antenna, 16 miles. Excuse me?
Yeah, that's right. With the Randy 2 with the battery built into it. And I ran an amplifier on it once. It goes to 200 watts, but I ran it barefoot with a battery in it with the Randy 2 just basic stock. And I hooked an adapter antenna that hooks into a base station antenna. And I got out 16 miles away towards Spring City, Tennessee on channel 19 for the trucker channel.
Oh, she was hell, man. That's some real good configuration of putting together the system there because, you know, you can have your electricity go out, you know, under those big storms, and you can just grab your Randy handheld and connect it to the big antenna, and you're connected right there. Yeah, that's a really good idea. And you also got that backup battery you showed me on the video you sent me. You got like a backup battery, some kind of lithium battery.
Yeah, I had that battery that can run on the 80 tone, but it will run on the Quad-Fi. I haven't tried it out, but it has the Sirec lighter adapter with the things. I have that backup battery just in case if the power goes out. It should be able to work with the Quad-Fi, no problem. It's the same thing as like the 80 tone AT55. It's almost pretty close to that.
Oh yeah, that's a good deal, man. That's a good thing that you purchased that on the internet. I think you told me you got a good deal on that. Yeah, you know, because you're getting hit with a lot of storms over there, and out here on the West Coast, we don't have anything like that. So I wouldn't be thinking in that direction. But definitely, it's something to have. Thinking about it with all those major storms, you gotta stay connected, brother. You are doing it to it.
Yeah, that battery runs about 13 volts when I measure it, and also I have one of my dad's chargers. He used to charge up truck batteries with it, and it actually works with that, no problem. I only paid $12 for that battery, but it came to $21 on Temu a couple weeks ago. They had an online sale because of what it was, but it was in the United States from a warehouse. They shipped it here. That's what it was.
Oh, can you tell, man? Yeah, $12 is a really good deal, man, because you can get yourself like an 8-pack of Energizer batteries, and they almost go for about $12, and they only last you maybe like 3 or 4 days at the most. And with that, what you got right there, you can just keep going with that battery. Yeah, that tornado came really close to you. You know, you said something like 9 miles. Yeah, that'll definitely take out the power, and then you'll stay connected with that lithium battery. And hooking up the HD, you'll definitely be getting out if you need. You will stay connected with everybody.
That's right. I can stay connected to my channel 12 guys in Tennessee today. But one of my channel 12 guys was on channel 38 a few minutes ago. He was talking to me. He was on my backside of the beam about 12 miles away over here in Tennessee, and I was pointing at 310 degrees. He just came on the radio calling me out there today.
Knoxville, Tennessee, my brother Foxman. Did you hear a station in the background? I think I heard there's a station from Mexico that was trying to break in.
I don't hear Mexico. I got my beam pointing toward you right now, but I hear a distance out there. I hear them way out there. But when I point my beam toward Mexico, toward Australia, I get Mexico on that same direction on 250 degrees. It's pretty accurate on the beam when I did back several months ago when I measured on that compass amp. That's what I did. I hear an Alabama station calling you from a UGX number. I hear them way out there.
Hey, Foxman, you heard them?
Thank you, UGX 194, Central California, standing by.
My brother Kevin out there, UGX 2637, coming in real fast. He can hear you out there in Knoxville, Tennessee. Go ahead, 2637.
Yeah, unit coming back to 194 from the Buckeye. Go ahead.
I'll have the 20-mile beam tournament, but I'm only at 290 degrees. I heard him on my backside of the beam way out into the distance, about 2 pounds, but I might be able to get him pretty good by swinging it the other way.
Right on, yeah, UDX2637, he has a good connection with my station, but I guess maybe not so much with yours. I got a live video going right now, and I'll take you guys on there. My brother Kevin got a super station out there, UDX1220, San Francisco, baby. Well, you sending it back over there to UDX2667, and hopefully conditions pick up, and you don't get no storms out there, because I know that you like to go out and do the fishing and all the other sports. Man, I'm telling you, Kevin, he got some skills.
I think it's around 250 degrees on Alabama, but I got a 290 toward you right now. I just have to swing it the other way to get to Alabama. It shouldn't take that long to get to him. I don't know what part of Alabama where UDX 268 is at. Is he in the southern Alabama or northern Alabama?
Or some kind of lake out here. They have to close everything down because some of the boats, like they have like mussels or something like that on there, and they closed everything, and every boat has to come in and get inspected, and then they get like they put to the side for like 5 days or something like that. There's some kind of stuff going on. It's really complicated. I'm trying to understand all that stuff, man, because one of these days I might have to go fishing myself. Copy that. Sounding good out of yourself out there in the Great Lakes. Man, everything's real complicated out here, man. Look at the gas pump when I was putting gas, and there's a California tax on there, and it's like really excessive. And I don't understand why they're taking all this money. We already got taxed from the license plates and from the registrations and all that, man. I feel you, man. My brother moved from California about a year ago. He's over there in Louisiana, and it's still rough and tough out here, man. I'm telling you. Right on, big brother. Maybe I'll catch you on that 415 in the morning time, UDX 1220. San Francisco Bay, clear with UDX 2637.
I'm gonna go do it right now.
Hey, the Fox man, were you able to hear 2637?
I got my beam pointing at 210 degrees toward Alabama. I hope he hears me out there. UDX 267 calling CQDX. This is UDX 362 calling for Alabama. Wait a minute. Someone hear me. Australia. Hold on a minute. Someone's talking to me. Hold on a minute. I got somebody out there. Is that New Zealand? I hear him out there. I'm doing it on 240. Go ahead. Who's calling you, Foxman out there? I hear someone out there. Is that the one from New Zealand out there I talked to? Well, this is UDX 362 from Foxman. We hear you out there. We got it 240 degrees toward you. There's that station in New Zealand calling me. We hear him. I hear him. That's a scarecrow. How about that scarecrow down in New Zealand? We hear you at least 2 pounds, almost 3. We got you at 240 degrees. We got you out there. This is UDX 362 from Foxman. We don't hear no train wrecks, but we hear you crystal clear out here in Tennessee tonight.
Get him, Foxman.
That's Gordon. He's way out there, guys. And that's Gordon in New Zealand, down the North Island, New Zealand. I hear him way out there in the distance. Maybe we'll get a better condition tonight, but I hear you crystal clear out there, way in the distance. This is UDX 362 from Foxman, but the time's 8:10 in the evening out here. Still daylight in Tennessee, but I hear you way in the distance out there. I got a beam pointing at 240 right now, guys. You hear me, guys? We're still on the stream. Okay, we're still in that tinfoil. It's working the trick, guys. It's a big tinfoil I put up here. My Wi-Fi's down in the basement. All right, this is UDX362 out here in Knoxville, Tennessee, standing by. Thanks for the contact out there in Gordon down in New Zealand. We'll talk again later. And when the conditions come in tonight, we might be able to hear you a little bit louder, but we hear you way in the distance out there. And I got my beam pointing toward New Zealand right now. We lost him, guys. He's coming back. We're back. I hear him. Yeah, I hear you now. You're hitting about 6 pounds, almost 3, almost 7, but now you're coming back good right now, almost 5 pounds. The Gordon from New Zealand, I hear you way out in the distance, but you're coming in through right now. UDX362 from Foxman, we got you on the live stream. There it is. Scarecrow. Alright, Scarecrow, New Zealand, you made the trip on the video gate at least 26 minutes in the video stream, but you check it out later. We hear you at least 5 to 6 pounds, but you're coming through out there. UDX362 from Foxman, waving back to the Scarecrow in New Zealand on the North Island. We hear you out there. He's 8,000 miles. All right, have a good one out there, New Zealand. Thanks for the contact, Scarecrow. We hear you out there. You made a trip out 8,000 pounds tonight, almost 6,000 pounds, but you made a great trip out there. We might get you out there later tonight when the gray line kicks in, but you're still coming to crystal clear. UDX362 from Foxman, waving on back. I'm sure you heard Golden Gate out there. There he goes. We hear you 462. Now you're coming in loud. You're coming in crystal clear. Now you're coming in loud above the noise. Now you're making about 7 to 8 to 9 pounds. You're coming in loud and clear. UDX362 from Foxman. We got you. Alright, have a good one, 462 New Zealand. We hear you almost clear. You were fading out, but you're coming back again now. UDX362 from Foxman. We hear you all the way from New Zealand out there, 462 out there, New Zealand. This is UDX362 from Richie, waving on back. We got you on the live video gate. Everybody's watching right now. Alright, have a good one, UDX. Have a good one, 462 out there in New Zealand. UDX362. Have a great day. We'll make it again soon. All the way from Knoxville, Tennessee to New Zealand tonight. That was awesome, guys. 8,000 miles. Wow.
I hear you, man. So now you're going to...
5-7 out here on Southern California.
Right back there, sir. It's 199 down here in Southern California. Huntington Beach, to be exact. That's where I'm located there. Roger. Chicken on the barbecue, but you probably couldn't handle that right now. Hello, Albert. How are you?
Let's check old 2 radio night. Jamaica's coming in good. I need to go get some drink, guys. I need some water. Let's roll this up, guys. I hope we don't lose the live stream, but when I put it down here, we're pretty good close to the tin foil. Maybe this thing will bounce off, guys. How about Jamaica calling CQDX? This is UDX3 62 from Knoxville, Tennessee calling. Hey, Gordon came in here. I think he is. What was that noise? That was weird. That's a train guard going on. That's kind of weird. Yeah, it was kind of rough. 211 Sacramento, California. We had Gordon came out there. Nice intercept. Let's go check out 2 Radio Night. This is going to be an interesting night tonight. The quad spot, the Jamaican guys are out here tonight. I'm going to go down and check 2 maybe. This is the one about Rooster we're talking about. He's going to be on the Museum Electronics tonight. I'll see if he's out there. Good evening to you, Rooster. Foxman waving up back in Rockwood. We got you on the live video gate on the live stream tonight. Hope you're getting that GM Electronics going tonight. I'm going to wave it out there. I'm going to see what it sounds like out there today. We're on the live stream with a bunch of my guys who are watching right now. Wait. He's on channel 18. Sorry about that. Now 26. There we go. He's on this channel. Good evening to you, Rooster from Foxman up in Rockwood. Hope you're getting that GM Electronics radio going right now. I hear you loud and clear out there if you can hear me. There he is. No comprende. We're doing a show tonight. Two radios up in Knoxville, Tennessee. Well, we got a guy out there talking on a tube radio right now. He's doing a live video show. Sorry about that. Good evening to you, Rooster. Fox fans waving up in Rockwood. We got you on the live stream tonight. I made a contact in New Zealand about 15 minutes ago in California. It's still banging on the lower sideband channels, but sounded good out there today. Hope you guys made it through that storm back 3 nights ago. You guys have heard about it. Hey, Rooster, you out there? Foxman's waving up back. I hope you're doing your show tonight, Tube Radio Night. I'm going to wave all the guys on Tube Radio tonight if you're doing a live stream. I know you were going to do the GTX Gymtronics 5000 out there today. I think you were going to get it on the live stream. Guess he's not doing a lot of Spanish stations. There he is. We got Rooster. Holy crap. That is the Gymtronics. Hey, Rooster, you on that Gymtronics video? It sounded good, man. You're making a great trip. You're walking over the noise at 7 to 8 pounds, but it's making a great trip. Foxman wanted to let you know we got you on the live video game on live stream. I was making contacts in New Zealand a while ago and California on my grant. But I made a contact to California on this Quad 5 today. But man, you're sounding good on the Tube Radio, man. It's here tonight. Holy crap. That's the Gymtronics. Hey, Rooster, I'm going to let you know from Foxman, you're sounding good on the Gymtronics radio. It's making a great trip on Rockwood. You're making a great about 7 to 9 pounds. Audio is superior, man. I'm going to let you know about that. God. Who is this lady? She's one of the Mexican lot lizards. Hey, Rooster, I'm going to wave it to you out here from Foxman. Good evening to you out there. I'm going to let you know your radio sounding good on the Tube Radio. The Gymtronics GT5000 is making a great trip. Audio is pretty good. I got you on my live stream, but you're making about trip to 7 pounds, almost 8, between 9 out here tonight. We got a Spanish. We got some Spanish stations that walking over you right now. Sorry about that, guys. That's Rooster out there on the Gymtronics. crash. You guys got the unit? You give me a drink? I always like trouble with South Carolina. There we lost him in channel 18. I'm gonna go get my beam on the guy. I'm gonna shift to the Jamaica channel. It looks like they're not doing the live stream tonight on Rooster. He said 8 o'clock, but I think he got a lot of Spanish stations. The guy won't do a live stream like that. He only does it when it's clear. Let's go get Rooster. Let's go get 21 South Carolina. I need to find him on channel 11. What channel he's on right now?
He doesn't eat meat, but he loves sausage.
We're going down low, guys. Let's check our thing. Looking good at 3 bars. I'm trying to find a channel right now. What channel is on? South Carolina's a hard state to get. I'm gonna see if I can hear about 130 degrees at 120. We're going on 130. I'm gonna try to scan the bands for them. I know I can catch them pretty good. 120, 130. Trying to check for dirty diaper. Things out there. Let me know what channel he's on. I'm trying to grab him. Man, it's a mess on channel 17. Breaker 2 for a radio check. You guys want to try? Hey, Skyhawk, Foxman 362 waving on back up Knoxville, Tennessee. Sounded good tonight. Sure. I'm trying to check it. I'm gonna check for 30 diaper. Ooh. God, dude, beer, this guy's crazy. This is funny. I like this one. This gets good, guys. The guy said the aliens landed. Here, buddy. Just watch this. Oh, that guy. That's what Twitter had a complaint. It's that same guy on the radio again. That's what's good.
1, 2, 1, 2.
I'm gonna check 120. I'm trying to grab Dirty Diaper. I'm out of 21, South Carolina. Break 11, break. UDX3, 62 from Foxman, waving on back. Arizona. Man, it's rocking on AM, guys. These dudes are trying to jump on me. I don't hear him, guys. Sometimes I heard Jed one time one night. These are that's on the AM side. You can hear it good on this radio. You don't hear no. This is what the beam sounds like on AM, and I got to switch on the box on to AM on the box.
Pretty quiet out there.
Man, it sounded good out there tonight. How's my radio sound? I'm over in Knoxville, Tennessee. They call me the Fox Man, 362. Guess they don't hear me. I'm gonna go back and...
You're having fun. Hey, it's in California. We're back out here. So 7-4 Mojave. I'm back.
Oh, California's smacking hard. Let's go get them. I'm gonna go back and... I don't hear 21 out there.
Hey, 03 73. Hey, Neil Driver, we heard you in there. Neil Driver, 88 Mojave, Desert, California. Waving right back, right there, right now.
Let's go get California.
Tupelo, Mississippi, Riceman, Oregon State. Hello.
West Coast stations, guys. On AM on channel 28. I'm checking over here. We're walking.
Mojave, Desert, California, waving back.
Land Crusher.
That Mother Nature is all over there now. Get out the way, 174 Mojave Desert, I'm standing by. Greater Oregon State, Riceman, Oregon, going back. Have a good day.
How about Oregon State, breaker 28, break. Foxman 362 from Knoxville, Tennessee, waving.
SOB, one big ass bean at a time. Hey, Mojave, Desert, California, waving. Get out the way. I'm standing by.
How about a Pinto Beam, Mojave Desert, California, breaker 28, break. Do you got a copy of the Foxman 362, Knoxville, Tennessee, waving?
174. Hey, SOB.
Yeah, that guy's... Man, that's the 120 I'm trying to hit.
429.
How about a 429 out there, breaker 19, break. This is 362 Knoxville, Tennessee, waving. Audio. How about that 123 on the California coast? 362 Knoxville, Tennessee, waving. How we're looking? It's a wreck on this channel, guys. We might have to hop on side of it. Look how quiet that is. See how quiet this thing is? Pretty good. Let's go to side there.
We'll take a stand by there. One guy there, I didn't quite get your numbers there, but anyway, I'll take a stand by. 329, return it. Yeah, 329, 329, let's try him. I did. That's me, go backwards.
That's what I want. The land Yankees. We can hear him.
So we catch you later. Appreciate the comeback, really do. So let's get in out that way and join the DX. We'll take a stand by.
329 409. Yeah, thank you. What's your QTH?
How about it? 75 Oregon, Kentucky there, right outside of Frankfurt here, the capital, back to Central Park there, Roger.
Thank you. So, and if you mind my asking, are you running what kind of radio and antenna?
We're is that guy?
Roger. No, 2995.
How about out there, dxland? Hey, dxland, 75. Northwest corner. Hey, Lord.
I went into a SB 220, and then I run over a record.
It's a mess.
Gun station, keep up the great work. 409 Southern Cal, we're going to get out of here. Thanks for the key, so take care.
I tell you, you sound fantastic out here. Do yourself, man. Got me a bit of red there.
327. 327. I heard you coming back. 75 West Coast.
Thanks, sir. 329 off the key.
Hey, 47 out there in the Southern California. You're banging on the meters at 30 pounds out here. Calling CQDX. This is 362 from Knoxville, Tennessee, waving.
Hey, Roger there, Buckeye, and I heard Tennessee, I believe both you gentlemen have a fine evening and a better Memorial Day weekend. Take care. 409 clear.
Hey, 409, you're banging about 20, 30 pounds out here on my beam tonight. This is 662 Knoxville, Tennessee. Sounded good on my President Grant this evening on a 2-pill, but you're making a great trip out here today, and I'm running a 4-element serial beam tonight at 22 feet off the ground. QSL, it sounded good out there today. All right, have a good one, 409 California. Thanks for the contact today from 362 Knoxville, Tennessee. Waving on back. I just want to let you know your audio's making a great trip. You sound like a local in Tennessee tonight.
I can hear you out there in the big island of Hawaii. Sounding good on the band. I guess we can't make that contact, but I heard you out there. 7-5 West Coast, waving that big hand.
I guess Rooster didn't do a show tonight because there were too many people on his skip. He will do that. He won't do a show that has too much people in like the...
Hey, sounding good up here in Nevada. Aloha, enjoy the DX.
He will do that when it's very quiet. When it's clear, he'll do a show. Calling CQDX, calling CQDX. This is UDX 362 Knoxville, Tennessee calling. Oh, Mopar is that. I'll go get him in a second. I'm on Mopar. I got you. How about that UDX 76 out there in California? How about a Mopar? UDX 362 Knoxville, Tennessee. We hear you out on the beam tonight. Yeah, you're making about 5 pounds, almost 7. I'm on the President Grant right now with the beam. Earlier today I was on the Quad 5. We got you on the live stream tonight. We're on the live video gate right now with the rest of the guys are watching.
321 was it? Hello, 321. Jack in the shack. Big Island was away.
All right, have a good one, UDX 76 in California. Thanks for the contact. We made it twice today. We got you on the live video gate right now at least 54 minutes in the live stream tonight. At least my connections are holding up with a piece of tinfoil, a long one I just put up today on my tripod, so it's holding up pretty good so far.
Hey, Georgia. How about it, Georgia? You copy 351 Las Vegas.
All right, have a good one, UDX 76 out there in California. Have a good one, Mopar. 73 will do again soon. I was trying to catch JT on this channel, but hey, he's probably got a lot of people talking right now.
Oh, Roger on that. I was going to tell you, the guy on the Big Island, 010, he's not in Hawaii. Just comes in too much, too strong all the time. He's a big fake. UDX 498. You have yourself a great weekend.
You got Highlander. Cool. Yay, for Highlander.
I'm not sure where he's at,
Cool.
but he says he's in Hawaii, but he's not.
Wow.
Yeah, it does that stuff all the time.
If you're trying to get back to me, I got too many
Who's this guy
out there, so I'll get off the key, let the channel roll. 7-5, West Coast, off the key.
DX is back. How about that Las Vegas station calling CQDX? You got a copy of 362 Knoxville, Tennessee calling.
Have a good one. Looks like there's others trying to get back to Las Vegas here.
Somebody come back to 7-5 West Coast, but I got
How about a Las Vegas station out there? I'm going to let you know, 362 waving on back. You're making a trip at 9 to 30 pounds out here on my bean tonight. Sounded good out there today.
Okay, 5-5.
Thanks for the comments, though. Always appreciate it. Operator Gary up here in Las Vegas.
Hey, Gary in Las Vegas, you're making a walking over the park right now. You're making about 30 pounds out here. How's this radio sounding good from an old Grant from the 70s, running a 4-element beam tonight at 22 feet off the ground? At least this radio made through the storms about 3 nights ago. We had like a tornado about 9 miles west of me on the plateau. I was in the valley, but at least these antennas survived pretty good at 60-mile-an-hour winds.
Georgia, myself.
You're getting stepped up by Georgia, so we'll take it down to 36.
I'm trying Georgia.
Okay, I'm going down to 36.
West Coast rolling in. Okay, 351 Las Vegas here.
How about 351 Las Vegas calling CQDX? We just talked a minute ago. This is 362 Knoxville, Tennessee.
362, I believe, Knoxville, Tennessee. Oh yeah, you're making a good trip to Vegas.
Man, you're sounding good out here. You're about 20 to 30 out here. And I'm on a 4-element beam tonight with a serial, running a 2-pill with a President Grant 1 from the 70s.
Roger, I'm on a Texas Ranger. Juice behind it, and I got a 3-element Mako beam.
Oh, I know what those are, like the Mako 103s. It sounded good. It is sounding beautiful on there tonight. The audio is superb. And we're on live video gate on Foxman 362 World Radio. Check it out later. We're on a live stream at 57 minutes, but your audio is sounding good out there tonight. At least this antenna made through the storms 3 nights ago. We had a tornado about 9 miles west of me, and it stayed on the plateau. I was in the valleys at 800 feet. A few nights ago, we had some bad weather, but both my antennas did survive very good. The Mako V5000 and the serial.
Alright, roger that. Well, somebody's stepping over the top of you. Somebody else is trying to get back to Las Vegas. What was your first personal again?
My name is Richie, Romeo, India, Charlie, Hotel, India, Echo. And I'm in a town called Rockwood, Tennessee, outside of Knoxville, Tennessee, in a small town.
Okay, Richie, sounds good, man. Well, thanks for the comeback. You have a good weekend. At least it's a 3-day weekend, so 351 Las Vegas, standing by.
All right, have a good night, 351 Las Vegas. Thanks for the contact day with the QSL. This is 362, UDX 362 from Knoxville, Tennessee, 73. Have a great night. We'll do it again. Happy Memorial Day this weekend.
Station, bring it back to 351 Las Vegas.
That was beautiful, guys. Oh, man, that was the best. Hey, what's up, Seaweed? Who's Marty?
342 in Pennsylvania, 342. Bring it back to 351 Las Vegas.
I think Rooster didn't do a live stream tonight because he had all that noise. He won't do that. I know how that guy is. We got too many people on that radio, like the Mexicans.
Alright, that was a Pittsburgh station, and they're trying to get back to Vegas. Boy, 351 out of Vegas must be stirring the pot pretty good up that way.
Man.
Check.
Man. Beautiful conditions tonight. Last night I had all night in Canada at this hour.
Let me see if I got anybody that needs to around Tennessee. Hello, Foxman 362, UDX 534, Oregon State, looking your way. Brega, brega.
We're going to get them in a second. We're getting about 300 degrees. Oregon State's about 290. I hear Seaweed pretty good. Hold on, let me check in a second, Seaweed. We're looking at it. Yeah, I'm still on
I
that.
guess I got no Mother Nature around them Smoky Hills. UDX 534, Oregon State.
I heard you, UDX 534, loud and clear. This is UDX 362 from Foxman. We got you out there. How about that UDX 534 Oregon State calling CQDX? This is UDX 362 from Knoxville, Tennessee. We hear you out there, Seaweed. I heard you, Seaweed. You were coming loud.
Boy, howdy, what a great big old train wreck. Foxman 362, I heard you in there, Richie. It's rough and tough out there. Who's that with that great big old sound coming out of Georgia? UDX 534, Oregon State being nosy.
Thank you for coming back there. What part of Louisiana are you in?
UDX 534, you're making about 30 pounds out here. Your beam is making a trip. UDX 362, we hear you loud and clear, crystal clear. It's not a train wreck over here tonight on this channel. You're sounding good. I hear you very good out here, man.
392 Georgia, I do hear you in there, sir. 392, 534, Oregon State return.
Listen how he sounds, guys. We can hear Seaweed very good. He's hitting pretty good. There's no mess on my end. You can hear it very good. Maybe he needs to go down to one of those channels when it's clear. We can still get you good.
Hey, 392, you are 5x7 into Central Oregon on my little mesa here.
Is that a 390? 390?
We're losing Seaweed. He's gone, guys.
Boy, howdy, I lost you in the mix. Hey, 392 Atlanta, Georgia. Great big old northwest corner wave, sir. Hey, good Memorial Day weekend coming up to you and the family. 7 3s. UDX 500.
387, K44 California.
UDX 515, Arizona, standing by.
Oregon's on 290, I think, for California.
Hey, I tell you what, it's getting hot out here in California. It's starting to warm up out here, and just getting ready for the hot weather to start coming on here. Hey, we'll go back off here. Thank you for the comeback here.
Just a wee
Take care, God bless you. From K44 here on the west side of California. Thanks for the comeback.
These little two guys grab each other again. Look at him, man. Maybe this is a changing fast.
No. Yeah, you got me right in the
Georgia Delta, 29 Georgia, you had a grip on 515 Arizona.
Hello.
Look at you guys really good out there.
Yeah, we definitely have some.
Out here, 4 Delta 29, just wanted to get a short wave in there with 4 fingers and a thumb. 10-4.
Hey, Roger, I tell you what, that sounds like good weather. Take care, God bless you, best to you from K44 out here on the west side of California. Thanks again for the comeback.
Roger, 4 Delta 29, Georgia. Good to hear you this evening, my friend. Enjoy the DX. Good Jeff at this time. 73s, 515 Arizona, back on the side listening.
Check.
All right, Marvin. Well, I hope you're doing well, and yeah, hopefully here in the next evening or two or day or two, if it clears up a little bit, we can.
Hey, 196, and take it. How you doing there, 196 K44 waving the hand?
72 Georgia, hitting me with 7 pounds in Arizona, my friend. 73.
Doing pretty good out here. I've been talking to a gentleman there, coach that is running the Great Lakes, and I'm telling him it's starting to warm up here, and he was telling me it's, I think the high right there where it is about 70. But anyhow, other than that, you know, out here in California, it's going to start getting hot pretty quick. Back to you. Hey, Roger, that's good. That's good weather there. Don't get no better than that. Yeah, that's pretty good weather. Yeah, it gets pretty hot out here, and it's warmed up a little bit. It's in the 90s out here now. But anyhow, my friend, hey, thank you for the comeback there. Take care. God bless to you from K44 out here on the west side of California. Thank you again for the comeback.
Okay, who's out there?
Hey, Roger there, 196. Good signal there, my friend. Take care. God bless.
Who's out there today? gonna go to Australia. I hear them out there. 250 degrees. We're gonna check Australia.
Yep, so, yeah, man.
We got them. Look at him.
CQ, Romeo Golf, 387, Northern Arizona Station, standing by.
Paul's back. Cool. We got Paul. UDX 387 is back, guys. Operator Paul, I can hear him. He's loud. Cool. I'm gonna go get him a second. How about that UDX 387 out there in Arizona calling CQDX? This is UDX 362 Knoxville, Tennessee calling. Calling CQDX, calling CQDX. How about the UDX 387 in Northern Arizona? Do you got a copy of UDX 362 Knoxville, Tennessee from Foxman? Man, we lost him just a minute ago. Where is he at? Man, I just heard Paul. We lost him 10 minutes ago.
Well, this weekend and happy Memorial Day to you from UDX 387 Northern Arizona.
There he is.
Operator Paul. We're going to wait 73. Return.
Calling CQDX, calling CQDX. How about the UDX 387 Northern Arizona? How about it, Paul? UDX 362 Knoxville, Tennessee, waving from Foxman.
When I was back there.
Okay, there's 01 Tennessee. Have a great day. Great weekend out there. Enjoy the DX. UDX 387. We're standing by. I hear you, Foxman.
He got killed.
Yeah, you're making about 30 pounds out there, Paul. You're coming in pretty good. We're on the live stream right now.
And I got Roger in the Washington. That sounds really, really good. What you been up to, Richie? First time I heard you out there with better conditions.
Mom passed away.
I heard you on channel 35 a few minutes ago. You went on this channel. You were coming to Crystal Clear on 35 minutes ago. But you're getting hammered on a lot of stations out there. I heard you on channel 35 about a few minutes ago. You were down there very loud and clear.
Yeah, Roger on that there, Foxman. Yeah, we were just there briefly out there, calling up on a different club name there. Anyways, hey, you're sounding good out there. Okay, you saw it. Over here in Northern Arizona. Go ahead, 362, return.
Yeah, you're still walking over it, but is that the washer you're talking about, or that other radio still used? Yeah, but you're coming in pretty good out there at 30 pounds, crystal clear as a bell. At least these antennas did made it through those storms a couple of nights ago.
Hey, you take care. God bless the best to you. From K4.
Did you guys have some pretty rough weather out that way?
All the way to Pleasure.
I'm still here, yeah. You're going to walk over, but you're coming loud and clear. Yeah, we had a tornado about 9 miles west of me, but it stayed on the plateau. That's where it went. It missed my area pretty far west over there, but it went up to Crab Orchid, then it went into Harriman, Tennessee. 3 nights ago, that's what it was. I have videos of it on my GoPro camera I did on my YouTube channel. I'm sure you saw it, but there were actually supercell thunderstorms with a lot of lightning going around. But we had to take my dad down in the basement a few nights ago to see in case that tornado was going to hit us, but it did not. It missed us about 9 to 12 miles away.
Alright, good evening to you, sir. You got Mike out here in Arizona. Good evening. We're not going to tie it up. UDX 362, Foxman. Hey, take care, Richie. I'm glad that storm bypassed you out there, and you didn't get into any of that out there for sure. Take care, my friend. UDX 387. We're going to wait 73 stay out there in Tennessee.
Yeah, 387, I want to let you know, we had 3 tornado warnings that night. 3 nights ago, I just want to let you know about that, but it stayed away from the tornado, but we had a lot of rain and severe thunderstorms. That's all we had, but my antennas were disconnected that day, and it survived 60-mile-an-hour winds, so the antennas were not damaged, or it even took my greenhouse, but everything was pretty good. Mostly we had a lot of twigs and stuff, but our power was out for 40 minutes that day, and it came back on an hour later, and that's the only thing, and I lost my DSL main connection for 1 day, and it came back.
Yeah, Roger on that. Wow, Whiskey Charlie, that's all I got, man. The band's a little noisy over here, man, but Whiskey Charlie, I heard. Hey, 73's to Mike out here in Western Arizona.
All right, I want to let you go, UDX 387. You got a lot of stations hammering on top of you right now. We got Arizona coming, but at least the DX is starting to come back right now. UDX 360 over Knoxville, Tennessee. I haven't heard Arizona for almost 4 weeks so far. All right, have a good one out there, UDX 387 in Arizona. UDX 36273 will make it again soon. Good luck on the DX tonight.
Mobile be smoking around the northwest corner, sir. 5-3.
CQDX 194 Central California, standing by.
How about that 194 Central California out there calling CQDX? This is UDX 362 Knoxville, Tennessee calling.
Volcano 55, Northern Cal.
How about that Volcano 55 out there in California calling CQDX? This is 362 Knoxville, Tennessee calling.
There's a lot of QRM out there today. 351 Las Vegas. We're on the side.
Northern California, standing by.
Wow. This is 362 Knoxville, Tennessee, standing by for a few minutes.
Come on, dxland, trying to...
392 Georgia. Go ahead. 351 Las Vegas. Copies.
Radio station again. Take care of all the basic 673s. Blessings your way. The Golden Gate standing by.
Man, Golden Gate made it.
Radio station out there. Golden Gate Frisco, man. We're trying to get back to you with all this heavy traffic, man. But I did hear about this, big brother. Happy Friday to you. Cheers, my man. What's going on? Conditions just dropped right there. Mother Nature just got jealous. But Golden Gate was trying to get back to you. Well, copy. In 1409, you always in the middle of everything. You're in the middle of all the traffic, man. We should make you like the traffic director or something.
269, World Radio 2950, San Diego Drive. Alright, 269, got a good copy. I hear sounding really loud and proud out here in San Diego. 269, good Michigan. World Radio 2950, San Diego.
1409, yeah, we're here in Texas right now. And finally, the Lone Star State showed up, man. We was looking forward to y'all stations down there. We said, yeehaw, come on, Texas.
Toronto 158, World Radio 2950, San Diego Drive. 605, I think you're smoking on 75. Alright, brother, good contact. Thank you very much. Yourself out here, man. 158 World Radio 2950, San Diego. 73, God bless. Have a great weekend.
DX still going, guys. Sorry I got my dogs out of the way. They're back in the house. Man, we're losing conditions right now. Calling CQDX, calling CQDX. 362 Knoxville, Tennessee calling.
Let's get out there, I heard. 775, trying to get back to you.
How about that 755 out there calling CQDX? Do you got a copy of 362 Knoxville, Tennessee?
Hey, Knoxville, Tennessee, you're hitting me at 79 dB. I'm telling you, you're loud out here in northern Nevada.
Yeah, you're making about 9 pounds over in Knoxville, Tennessee. I'm on an old President Grant from the 70s, running a 4-element serial beam about 22 feet off the ground with a 2-pill with a turner plus 2. Sounded good out there all the way from northern Nevada tonight.
Hey, check, roger that. Yeah, I'm running an antenna that's 10 feet off the ground, and I'm pushing about 65 watts, but I'm going to have 5,000 oil
All right, sounding good out there in northern Nevada. You're making a great trip tonight, and it's making a good trip about 10 feet off the ground. This is 362 from Knoxville, Tennessee, waving on back. Have a good one out there, 73. Thanks for the contact today. Who's pushing the 40 watts of ground plane? Hear your robot voice. Where are you at out there? What's your QTH? I'm over in Knoxville, Tennessee, 362. We got you out there. Who's that guy?
Oh, Roger, 500 Whiskey, yeah. Don't need a lot of power, but, yeah, conditions are pretty good today.
And these guys are coming loud.
Already got the report.
Go on. Traffic at my end also, my friend. 73s. Enjoy the weekend. 5:15 back on the side.
But I think you better wait, because I just thought I have another cigarette.
Let's check the Australian stations. I'm looking at them. They're coming loud and clear. Let's go get Australia. We have New Zealand tonight.
Support again, my friend. 5:15 Arizona.
DX is fighting each other right now, guys. Let's go get it. How about that 363 out there in Central California calling CQDX? Do you get a copy of 362 Knoxville, Tennessee calling?
Hey, Roger that. God bless America. Right back to you.
Calling CQDX, calling CQDX. This is 362 Knoxville, Tennessee calling.
Knoxville, Tennessee. Knoxville, Tennessee. How you doing out there? 605
Guy who's calling Knoxville, Tennessee, where you out there? Where's your QTH? We're at least 7 pounds tonight. I'm on a 4-element beam on a serial. Running a Turner Plus 2 with an old President Grant from the 70s running a 2-pill. But sounded good out there tonight. I hear you out there.
I can hear you out there in Tennessee, Knoxville, but I tell you what, you're fading on me. It being Oregon, 1958. Oregon, 1958. Southern Oregon Brad, back to you.
All right, Southern Oregon, 1958. You're making a trip about 5 pounds, almost 7, but we got you on a 4-element beam tonight. Sounded crystal clear tonight. I just want to let you know.
Roger, and I got another guy on his beam out there trying to get a hold of me, but I'll tell you what, I'm here in Tennessee, no doubt about it.
All right, have a good one, 1958 Oregon. Have a great night out there. Thanks for the contact today. 362 from Knoxville, Tennessee. 73, have a great night. We'll do it again.
No doubt about it.
We're grabbing, guys. Yeah, what is the conditions?
306 Virginia. I haven't talked to Virginia in ages. I'll tell you what. 306. Let me write that down before I forget it. I'll put you
Conditions kind of crazy on that, guys. It's changing.
306 out there in Virginia. Oregon, 1958. On the ground plane was standing by.
It's changing, guys. I'm going to go to Australia and see what's going on there. Nope, I just got someone.
California. top of the evening, buddy.
Is that
Take
Sugar
care.
Mike?
Have a
Oh,
good weekend.
I know
33
that guy
away.
is.
We're clear.
Sugar Mike.
Thank you for the ship.
Sugar Mike. Calling CQDX. Calling CQDX. This is 362. How about that station, Sugar Mike 00, New Zealand? Operator Steve, do you got a copy of Richie over Knoxville, Tennessee? We hear you out there. I hear Steve out there. Calling CQDX, calling CQDX. How about this Sugar Mike 00 out there? How about that Needle Bidder 00 out there, New Zealand, Operator Steve? This is 362 Knoxville, Tennessee, calling CQDX. How about the Sugar Mike 00 New Zealand, calling CQDX? This is 362 Knoxville, Tennessee, trying for that station in New Zealand tonight.
Good morning, good evening, operator. Cliff again up in Florida. You got a real Gary 351.
Yeah, it's going crazy, guys.
Oh, you're 386. I had 086. I'm sorry.
I'm aiming toward New Zealand, Australia.
Pensacola.
They're in Florida right now. Cool.
Hola, hola, Shinola. Ah, Shinola. Hola, hola.
Mexico. Let's go get them. Hey, Sonora, Mexico, 362 Knoxville, Tennessee, waving over the United States. We got you out there.
Muy bueno on the ship in Shinola.
Hey, Sonora, Mexico, you sounding good out there. 362 from Knoxville, Tennessee, USA. Making a great trip at 9 pounds tonight.
Need a bigger box.
Calling CQDX, calling CQDX, 362 Knoxville, Tennessee, calling. Anybody out there? I got a point to Australia and New Zealand right now. I might have to swing it over to the west coast today.
What was your first show, Ray?
Let's get him.
What was your first show? Oh, okay. I called you, Ray. Must have stuck in my head, huh?
He started an Australian station.
Yeah. Sorry about that, Ray. Yeah, you're right. Okay, have a good Memorial Day weekend there, Ray. We'll catch you later. Bye-bye.
We get her down under out there.
California, sorry.
Cruiser 445 working at the portable. Out here in Ventura. We'll see you now. Bye-bye.
Oh, Ventura, California, cool. Calling CQDX, calling CQDX. This is 362 Knoxville, Tennessee, calling.
3702, Sin City, Las Vegas.
796 Central California, looking for a radio check. Are you getting out anywhere?
Let me go get him. I'll help him.
Mr. Midnight Cruiser, how about that Midnight Cruiser?
All right, that's Central California radio check. You're getting out there. Your radio's working all the way from Knoxville, Tennessee. 362. We're waving back. We hear you on the beam tonight.
201 out there, that's Serpno. If I'm not mistaken, California 445 and this Mobile out here in Bentonville.
CQ, CQX, 574, 574 LAX mobile.
Let's go again, LA.
Shit.
How about that 570 out there in Los Angeles out there calling CQDX? This is 362 Knoxville, Tennessee. We hear you out there.
Good to know. Welcome to the weekend out there.
Calling CQDX. How about that 507 LAX out there calling CQDX? You got a copy of 362 Knoxville, Tennessee calling. Calling CQDX, calling CQDX, 362 Knoxville, Tennessee calling.
California this evening, sounding good. Appreciate you getting back to me. 992 NorCal. Enjoy your weekend.
Go get him. 992. Calling CQDX, calling CQDX. How about that 992 Northern California? This is 362 Knoxville, Tennessee calling.
I think I heard that 362 there in Knoxville. 992 Northern Cal.
That is right. 362 from Knoxville, Tennessee. You're coming in about 20 pounds tonight. The radio music tonight is a President Grant 1 from the 70s, Turner Plus 2 with a 2-pill. The antenna we're running tonight is a serial 4-element beam about 22 feet off the ground, QSL. All right, have a good one, 992 Northern California. Have a good night. 73 from Knoxville, Tennessee. Name is Richie. Have a good one. We'll catch you later. That was awesome, guys. Cool. The game is rock and roll again. She's back. It has 9 lives.
Okay. Fine, have a go, North. That's Mobile. Got down, got down.
Yeah, these guys are coming. I've been having a good show for a while, guys.
dx211 Sacramento, Cal, stand by.
He's back. How about that 211 Sacramento, California calling CQDX? This is 362 Knoxville, Tennessee calling. Calling CQDX. Calling CQDX. How about that 211 Sacramento, California? Do you got a copy of 362 from Knoxville, Tennessee? We talked a few nights ago. He's way off frequency. I guess 211 out there is busy in California tonight. 362 from Knoxville, Tennessee waving. We talked last night out here today. Yesterday. I think we did. All right, 362 Knoxville, Tennessee, standing by. Let me check the audio. Audio. She's looking good on the meters. I'm looking at it. Audio. That's still good. It's looking good. I'm looking at the meters on that air receiver.
You have yourself a fantastic 3-day Memorial Day weekend. 199 down here in Huntington Beach, California, where the surf hits the sand.
Yeah, he's getting good, man.
How about that 329?
Let's go get him. Australia's coming.
Your numbers, man, but we're doing this thing here.
Is that Dallas?
That's 329, 329,
166 Australia. Calling CQDX, calling CQDX. How about that 19666 Australia? This is 362 Knoxville, Tennessee calling. How about that 19666 Australia calling CQDX? You got a copy of 362 Knoxville, Tennessee, USA calling.
Alright, 666. I'm back at 666. Go ahead, sir. 329 Kentucky. Sorry.
Trip.
329 Kentucky. World Radio.
This is what-
Wind, 166 Queensland, Australia.
This is what I want, guys. Let's get them. Let's go get them, guys.
Man, we sure appreciate it.
666.
Oh, man, here in Kentucky, I said real
Let's
fine.
do it.
How you been doing anyway, Roger?
Kentucky's getting it.
No,
Now,
not too bad.
I'm in the house.
Everybody, not too bad this morning. Might do a bit of spraying up and down in there, mate. That's all good in the hood. There you go.
Kentucky's next door to me, guys.
Hey, Roger, did that. Well, we've had pretty good weather here. We had some bad storms a week back, about a week ago. Some tornadoes. It was terrible. Several people killed in Southern Florida.
Hey, what's up, Creeper? I see you in there.
We got cold front come through.
We're on Australia.
Like 50-something
We're here,
degrees here now.
we're here at Kentucky and Australia.
Anyway, so I appreciate the come back there. And you sound fantastic here in Kentucky.
Hey, QSL, not a problem at all there, buddy. Yeah, well, you can have them bloody twister things yourself there, mate.
666.
We're glad we don't get them here. All right there, buddy. 73s. Cheers and beers, all the best. World Radio Needlebender, 166 Central Queensland, Australia. We'll catch up with you, mate. Have a great up and coming weekend.
Calling CQDX, calling CQDX. How about that World Radio 666 Queensland, Australia? You got a copy of 362 Knoxville, Tennessee calling CQ.
I'm sorry, I apologize there, but anyway, you sound fine here in Kentucky, man. You have a great day coming up, and be careful and be safe. Appreciate it. Appreciate the comeback. 329 off the key.
Hey, good on you there, 329. Same to you there, buddy. Enjoy the day and have a great up and coming weekend. Bye-bye for now.
How about that World Radio 666 down in Australia? You got a copy of 362 Knoxville, Tennessee calling CQDX. We hear you out there tonight. Over in Knoxville, Tennessee.
Hey, not a problem at all, man, my friend. You have a great up and coming weekend over there, and we'll talk Saturday morning. 73.
Hey, World Radio 666 in Australia. We hear all the way from Queensland, Australia, up to Knoxville, Tennessee. My numbers are 362. We got you on a President Grant tonight, an old run from the 70s. We'll hear you on a 4-album beam on a 2-pill tonight. You're making a great trip, about 30 pounds between 7 tonight. 666 World Radio out there in Queensland, Australia. We hear you out there tonight from 362 from Knoxville, Tennessee. I just want to let you know, World Radio 666, have a great night out there from all the way from Knoxville, Tennessee, from 362. You're making a great trip at 30 pounds, almost 7 tonight. Yeah, we hear you, Melbourne, Australia. We got you 5-6 pounds. We hear these 3 to 4, almost 5. This is 362 from Knoxville, Tennessee. We hear you out there.
That's Central Kentucky. Back at you, Roger.
There's How about that 505 Melbourne, Australia calling CQDX? You got a copy of 362 Knoxville, Tennessee calling. You got Australia coming in the house.
We appreciate the comeback there, 5-0. To get a 5 trip here in Kentucky. I just got a lot of traffic in there, so you have a good
Kentucky's
I think it's good morning down there. But anyway, you have a great day coming up, and we sure appreciate the comeback. 329 off the key.
We get Kentucky talking all the way from Tennessee, guys. Kentucky's next door to the north about 2 hours. They're way up there in Frankfort, Kentucky, probably. I can go get him right now if I want. Man, we're losing the DX right
How
now.
about that 4229? 4229. You got a copy on 199, Southern California?
We got a 199 Southern California. He's coming good.
Roger, I got you too. I got you about S9 down here, and you're sounding good. Happy Memorial Day weekend there, sir.
We hear you 199 Southern California, calling CQDX 362 from Knoxville, Tennessee. You're making about 30 tonight. Audio's very good out there today.
I think I lost you, 4229. I think I lost you, but conditions were rolling in and rolling back out. But nice to make contact with you, and I hope you have a great 3-day weekend there, sir. Have a fine one. 199 down here in Southern California.
Calling CQDX, calling CQDX. How about that 199 Southern California out there? 362 from Knoxville, Tennessee, waving on back. Where you got 30 pounds tonight. Audio is superior tonight. Very clear, very good. I hope you hear me out there, 199 Southern California, 362 from Knoxville, Tennessee, waving. We lost him, guys. Yeah, conditions are changing. I'm looking for Australia, so we hear about Melbourne, Australia, Queensland. One night we were at Tasmania a couple nights ago.
We'll go 508 Barry. We're going to talk to you again another time.
315, no doubt about it. Damn, Roger, the 315. You keep up with the trouble on this side there?
315, 315.
My friend, well, radio 45.
067, what company? San Francisco
I
Bay
appreciate
Combat.
that, my friend. Happy Memorial Day weekend.
Man. We might get him tonight, guys.
Santa there, you're sounding good in California. 458, that is. Steve, how's your rotary cuff?
Let's go to California.
The left one's got arthritis.
Oh, is there anything that you...
Calling CQDX, calling CQDX, 362 Knoxville, Tennessee, trying.
That's 362, 362 Knoxville, Tennessee. Hey, you made it to Tucson, Arizona, 508 waving.
If it gets any worse, I'll have to do something about it.
We're in Tucson, Arizona at 30 pounds tonight. We got you on the beam right now tonight. The antenna I'm using is a 4-element serial, Turner +2, running a President Grant 1 from the 70s with a 2-pill at 22 feet off the ground. QSL, sounding good out there, Tucson, Arizona. You're making a great trip at 30 pounds today.
You got a little pain when you rotate it?
Hey, 305, you out there, good buddy. We want to wave right back at you out there, that Smoky Mountain there. Out there.
How about it, Georgia? How about that, Georgia?
Back of the jet thing out there, that moonshine. Or radio 458 said it there. Thanks for the comeback. We hit that there. Check.
All right, Tucson, Arizona, thanks for the contact today. 362 from Knoxville, Tennessee. Have a good one, 73. If you hear me out there, I'm going to wave it on back.
Right there, Virginia, we called you. We got you there. I think we got another big one there. 555 Texas. We want to recognize you out there, my friend. Happy Memorial Day weekend to you too, my friend. From California there. State of confusion.
California. Let's go good.
You on, Kaiser?
How about any stations out there tonight calling? CQDX 362 Knoxville, Tennessee calling.
Yeah, my friend, keep doing it there. We'll talk to you again there. 73, take care.
We're losing him pretty fast now, guys. Oh, let me go get him. Hold on a minute. I can talk to Reed. Let's go get him at 290 degrees. I'm going to go get him. How about that CB Lounge 2112 out there, Carter City, Nevada, calling CQDX. This is UDX 362 from Knoxville, Tennessee, from the Fox, man. We're waving on back. We hear you out there, Reed.
About 9 over here in Los Angeles. You have a wonderful weekend, man. Happy Memorial Day. 73 from your friend in Los
I hear
Angeles.
Reed.
437 and that 267.
Gary?
Hello.
Gary?
267. Hello. 437 CB Lounge 2112 with that wave.
How about a CB Lounge 2112 out there, Carter City, Nevada, calling CQDX. This is 362 from Knoxville, Tennessee, from Foxman, waving on back to Carson City. Good evening to you out there, Reed.
Copy that. You're slamming in here, man. Keep it going.
Hello there, 357. 357. We got you in the CB Lounge 2112 received there, 357.
Got him. We can hear him. How about that CB Lounge 2112 out there, Carson City, Nevada, calling CQDX. This is UDX 362 from Knoxville, Tennessee, calling. I hear you out there, 2112. You're making a good trip at 30 pounds tonight.
About it there, 357.
Come on, CB Lounge. It's a hand.
Hear me there, Mark?
I can hear him. How about a CB Lounge 2112 calling CQDX? You got a copy of 362 from Foxman, waving on back at CB Lounge 2112. We hear you loud and clear tonight.
Good numbers to you, my friend, from the CB Lounge 2112. We have you around 628 on the live lounge video gate on the show clock there, 357.
Tell him. Tell 2112 I hear him. How about a CB Lounge 2112 calling CQDX? How about CB Lounge 2112, Carson City, Nevada? This is UDX 362 from Knoxville, Tennessee, from Foxman. Waving on back to you out there. I hear you.
Out there, 357. Much appreciated from the CB Lounge 2112. We're sending those good numbers to you, my friend. You take care. Enjoy that DX out there. Keep on rocking in the free world.
We gotta grab him. How about a CB Lounge 2112 out there, Carson City, Nevada? Calling CQDX. This is 362 from Knoxville, Tennessee, from Foxman. Calling CQDX, calling CQDX. This is UDX 362. How about that CB Lounge 2112, Carson City, Nevada? Can you hear me out there? I hear you loud and clear at 30 pounds tonight.
It is busy out there.
Oh, roger that. Yeah, good for you. Yeah, keep it up. I mean, if you have the time to concentrate on, that's great.
357. That was Cowboy. You got him.
Amen.
How about that CB Lounge 2112? How about the CB Lounge 2112, Carson City, Nevada, calling CQDX? This is UDX 362 from Knoxville, Tennessee, waving.
How about California? How about Central California, Alameda County?
I lost him.
4-2. In the background now.
Right here, Hitler.
I lost you pretty fast. I heard you pretty good, but I'm on the video gate. I was trying to get Reed. I'm gonna go back on 37. We could talk on him. Yeah, that's so funny. Let me get a hold of Reed right now. I'm going in the room. I'll be right back in a second. Stay on 291. Then he'll come back.
North Carolina. Hey, that's great to see you. Have a good weekend, and we'll talk to you again.
415 in the BAM. How about that 415 in the BAM? Volcano 55 in the mobile.
Roger that.
I do, my friend. Witch Doctor sounding good out west in Northern California. The Volcano 55 on the side of Mount Shasta. Mount Shasta. Working with you, brother. Good deal, my friend. That 415 Witch Doctor in that heel of Alabama. Very good, my friend. Arkansas. Sorry about that. 415 Witch Doctor, all the best. The Volcano 55 in a service truck. Northern Cal. We're stepping back in the bushes.
CQDX, CQDX.
Check.
CQDX, Prime 20, Southern Cal. Standing by.
Check. Hello. Audio.
8215 in the background, my friend. Nice talking to you again. 920, waving back. Alright, 215, my friend. 73 said, thanks for the contact again. Enjoy the rest of your evening and the coming out holiday, my friend. I got 520, Southern Cal. I'll be at the site. Check. God bless.
CQDX 194 Central California, standing by.
Check. Hello. Audio. Check.
215 194 Central California, go ahead.
Good evening, 489, 992, Northern Cal.
All right, you're there. You're making a fine trip to around Fresno, California here.
Ooh.
You got Rick on this end.
Rick, that's Dennis territory. Cool. Let's go get Rick. I like this cold air in here. It's really nice. Feels good. It's gonna be down in the 40s tonight. How about it, Rick in Fresno, California, calling CQDX. This is 362 from Knoxville, Tennessee, calling.
Yeah, well, good evening there. 194 Central California, standing by.
Down at the Blue Ridge Mountains, you copy 351 Las Vegas.
How about that Blue Ridge Mountains? You got a copy 211.
Man.
Sacramento Valley coming at you.
0 Southern Cal, calling for CQDX.
Go ahead, CQDX. We hear you out there in Knoxville, Tennessee tonight. 362. 362 from Knoxville, Tennessee, waving.
Hey, it was a 422, I believe, 194 Central California.
How about that? 194 Central California, calling CQDX. Do you got a copy of 362 from Knoxville, Tennessee? How about that? 194 Central California, calling CQDX. Do you got a copy of 362 Knoxville, Tennessee? Audio.
422, I got a copy on you. There's so many of them out there right now. Conditions are really booming out here in California.
36 Central Cal.
Calling CQDX, calling CQDX, 362, Knoxville, Tennessee, calling. Wow, they're smacking hard. Yeah, what is? Oh, Mopar's back. Cool. I hear Mopar. UDX 76 is back. I hear Mopar. This is the grid line. How about that UDX 76 California? How about a Mopar calling CQDX? Do you got a copy of UDX 362 from Knoxville, Tennessee? We hear you out there. Calling CQDX, calling CQDX. How about that UDX 76 in California? UDX 362 Knoxville, Tennessee calling. Yeah, Reed was telling me, he heard me every I was on the beam. He actually could hear me on that beam. This is the gray line, guys. We can't do that. We can't. I'm looking for Australia and New Zealand right now. It's raining, guys. Anybody in here tonight? Let me know the stream's still going. I'm looking at it right now, 1 hour 54 minutes. We got this piece of tin's working good. So far, looking at 3 bars is better than the last 2 nights. I fixed this. A piece of tin foil will do the trick if it's longer. So learn my tricks about that. Get a long piece of tin foil, put it on your tripod with some clothesline clips. That will work. You gotta make it like a reflector pointing toward your Wi-Fi. So it works with cell phones. I know it sounds crazy, but it does work. I hit him out there. There we go, 02. How about that 02 Australia calling CQDX? You got a copy of 362 Knoxville, Tennessee calling. This guy's got some.
Roger there. You're making a fine trip to Fresno, California. You got Rick on this end.
Cool. I'm going to go get Rick. I'll say hi to Fresno, California to get us territory. We hear him.
Yeah, Roger. Yeah, I'm on a Icom 7300 and a serial 4-element beam on the flat side.
Oh, that's what I have. Let's go get Rick. What's the guy's numbers? Calling CQDX, calling CQDX. How about that Rick in Fresno, California? We hear you out there. This is 362 from Knoxville, Tennessee, calling CQDX.
You're doing a fine job.
What's his numbers? He's got one of my beams, guys. He has one of my beams. Cool.
All right, there, 999. Appreciate you coming back. You have a good evening there. 194 Central Cal. Stand by.
Let's get him. How about 194 Central California calling CQDX? Do you got a copy of 362 Knoxville, Tennessee? How about 194 Fresno, California calling CQDX? How about that 194 Central California? Do you got a copy of 362 Knoxville, Tennessee? Who's calling the space station? What's your numbers out there? 362 from Knoxville, Tennessee. We hear you out there.
Pennsylvania, 194 Central California. Go ahead.
There he is. How about that 194 Central California calling CQDX? You got a copy of 362 Knoxville, Tennessee calling CQDX.
Yeah, Roger, 122. There's a lot of them out there right now. Yeah, a whole bunch of them. But you're making a fine trip here to around Fresno, California.
That's where Dennis is. Calling CQDX, calling CQDX. How about that 194 Central California? How about it? Do you got a copy of 362 Knoxville, Tennessee?
Alright, yeah, boy. 122, yeah, just have a hard time on this one for there's so many of them out there and everybody is just screaming in here. Hey, we appreciate you come back there. You have a good evening there. 194 Central Cal, standing by.
He's got one of my beams, guys. He's on the serial. How about 194 Central California, calling CQDX? You got a copy of 362 Knoxville, Tennessee. Wait, you have the same beam as mine out here in Tennessee tonight. How about at 194 Central California, calling CQDX? You got a copy of 362 Knoxville, Tennessee, calling CQDX. I got a 280 degrees on Fresno. Calling CQDX. Calling CQDX. This is 362 from Knoxville, Tennessee. Calling 194 Central California. How about it, Rick? Can you hear me?
362, 194, go ahead.
Hey, 194, you got the same beam as mine. But I'm running an old President Grant with a 2-pill tonight on a serial 4-element beam. About 22 feet off the ground. Running a turn plus 2, but you're making about 30 pounds out here tonight. I just want to let you know.
Alright, there, we're Icon 7300, and I have the serial 4-element beam on the flat side, and it's only about 20 feet off of the ground right now. I just put it up a couple weeks ago, well, about a month, I guess.
Cool.
I haven't got it up any farther because I had to do anything to it, but it seems to be working fine, so next week it's going to go up a little higher.
Yeah, it sounded good. I got it on an antenna tuner, not an automatic one, just a manual one on one of those MFJ tuners. I'm using that, but I haven't touched it ever since almost a year ago, but it's been doing quite some good storms a few nights ago. It handled up 60-mile winds with this thing, but this beam's been talking all over the world, all the way to New Zealand, Australia for the last few nights, but it's made great trips. I talked to someone in Yellowknife, Canada last night with this thing, but your serial is sounding good out there tonight. It's pretty crystal clear. We got you on a live video gate on Livestream at 2 hours on Foxman 362 World Radio on YouTube. Check it out when you get some time, and you'll see that beam antenna on YouTube.
All right, there, we will. We'll check it out there.
I want to ask you a question. Where you got your beam antenna? Where you bought it? I bought mine from Copper Electronics about 2 years ago, and it's only been almost 1 year since last November I put this up, and I did it with all Lowe's type parts with poles and masses. That's what this thing is on.
Yeah, I purchased mine from Walmart online there. They were the cheapest one. It came with 75 foot of coax and the antenna, and it was less than $200.
Yeah, it's about right. It's about the same price for on Copper Electronics, but yeah. And I had to do my RG213 on this thing with it, and it runs an RG858 with this at the same time. And it's doing quite good for the last couple months. And this thing's painted black with all barbecue paint. And never had any effects on this antenna at all. Never had a lot of problems with it. And it's on a RCA rotor. That's what it's on right now. Alright, I'm going to let you go, 194 in California. Thanks for the contact today. We'll do it again soon. My name is Richie out here tonight over Knoxville, Tennessee. 362 from Knoxville, Tennessee. I go by UDX 362 sometimes, but I'm going to let you know your beam is sounding good today.
Alright there, 362. I appreciate you come back tonight. You have a good evening there. 194 Central California, standing by.
Alright. Have a good one, 194 in California. 73, have a good night. Have a great Memorial Day this weekend from 362 from Knoxville, Tennessee. Wow, he was on a beam like mine, guys. Cool. I had to shout on that mic to get that little wattage up. Awesome. I'll be right back in there, guys. We're doing good tonight. See when DX comes in, I'll get frustrated tonight.
Central California waving.
DX flying coming up, guys. Looking good, guys. I'm checking. I was happy. Fresno, California was devastated. That guy has one of those antennas out there. This might be able to hear him. He was on one of his own.
Central California 966. We got you in Tennessee. I didn't get your number. Somebody said something.
996 in Tennessee. He's over there. We're losing the DX right now.
Sure, in Maryland, and I couldn't tell. I think it was Ohio or Iowa. I don't know.
That's 749 Grass Valley, California.
Maryland. What is your name?
I know who that is. That is 749 Grass Valley, California. I talked to him.
Mike, nice making your acquaintance.
To the exit, it's still Rocky Road, 0 P 20 to San Francisco.